This is my way to 100% every single Flatout game, and today we're at the last entry to the series Flatout 4. Game from 2017 that really was better than the third one. Well, who could have thought? Isn't really perfect, but have 45 achievements that made me suffer. In order to get Platinum Trophy, we need to 100% career mode, which means to get gold in every cup, earn all collectibles like these very cool unique nitros, get golden medal in every task of Flatout mode, which is really wild mode, do all kind of stuff like drive 500 miles, destroy enemies or keep the flag for 66 seconds. This one looks really tough. All of this is nothing to the hardest and biggest grind fest to buy every single car in the game, for which we need to earn more than 1 million cash. This took me literally hours of grinding, but more about this later. This game has also 7 multiplayer achievements which you can do with your friends, so let's get to the Flatout 4 and get 100% of this game. First, of course, we go to the career mode and we need to, as usual, pick a car for derby class. These cars are very rusty and there is really not much to pick. You can pick this like very damaged old Cadillac or this derby cookie. Cookie? This has to be the worst starting lineup from all of Flatout games. I picked the green pointy cause I'm not ready to drive a shopping bag and went for the first cup. As usual, we got 3 classes: Derby, Classic and All Stars. In every class we got 8 cups and 8 other tasks, like demolition arenas or time attacks. First feeling when I jumped to the game was great. Good graphics, good handling of the car, the boost feel really satisfying and very fast, maybe too fast. Music is great, almost everything felt perfect except the main thing why we all love Flatout, and that is crashing. That felt really horrible and very heavy. When I bumped to the enemy I felt nothing, but it took me to play not even 6 minutes to get my first achievement, and that is for wrecking opponent. 2 minutes after that I got slapped by the game, which gave me another one. Maybe karma, I don't know. In the next track you slalom through these chemical towers, very cool and original track, and I fell in love with them. Playing this after Flatout 3 is a really big relief. I ended up first in the cup, get achievement for it, painted my car to better color than the ugly green and jumped to the next one. Another new industrial track, and the start was not going really good. The enemies did me very dirty. Now I get my revenge. Well, maybe not. Eventually I got first and got introduced to the desert track. Desert tracks were really always good in the first Flatouts, but in this one, man, I'm not feeling it. It's buggy, jumpy and just... I'm not fun here. The next track felt kinda different. I was experiencing kinda weird bugs, like these explosions. When I saw this happen, I knew I'm missing something. That's no glitches, but actions in Crash Team Racing mode or whatever it is. I hate these things in racing games, but hey, we got achievement for this. Thankfully I found how to use this magic and finished first. Another cup done and I got my first nitro. Very cool to have these, and I was so happy every time I unlocked one. You got even horns, but this is pointless and I have never used it. In the next cup we got snowy track, but before that we got another lumber mill track where I just showed off some juicy tricks. This cup was getting kinda tough. In this track I ended up 6th, then 7th, and try after that 4th. I was not able to be top 3 and I'm not sure why. Buying a new car means to ride the cookies, so I rather went to upgrade the junker. I got achievements smoking for upgrading car, I just went for speed and jumped back. Of course the car just destroyed all of them and I get my first place. I'm finally at a snow track, which looked so good. It's a track made for a very cool drift, which I did not unlock yet I suppose, and just look at this crossroads. This is one of my top tracks for sure through the whole Flatout series. Well, after that is followed by the worst track in the whole game, and that is just racing through this kinda open train station field. I didn't really made it one lap and launched myself to the moon. Speaking of tracks, that's basically it, and it's really shame that we got that many. Only few environments, which is only few tracks, and of course reverse tracks. What's unique is the weather, which gave you a feel that you're racing different map, but you're not. So that's cool, but overall that's it for Derby Cups. Well, I'm kinda lying. In some cups we could see 2 tracks, which is 1-to-1 copy from the older games, and I unlocked some new cars like this big ice cream truck. That's definitely not what I want from Flatout. At least I became a king of thunder. Let's get to the second row of Derby class, which has demolition arenas, which I'm so pumped of, and time attacks, which I assume are to finish a track in specific time. Demolition arenas are just looking so cool, but what is not cool is this thing. Like, what is that? I just in full speed ran into a freaking car called Cookie and it does nothing to it. That was not what I was looking for. I finished first just in every track with this bonker. Like how? I finished the time attacks in golden places, but there was one track that I was so slow and could only get second place. Even though I had money, I was scared to buy another car because of the second class. You need money for it, and after many tries, I gave up. I need better car than this. In this madness, I got 6 achievements, kind straight for winning the mods for the first time and wrecking cars or destroying 3 cars in one race, which I got accidentally. Also with the achievement for win a race with 100% life. Everything I could is done, and let's pick a new car for classic class. From these cars to the Mater from Disney and some Safari Jurassic Park Jeep. Are we gonna race or run from dinosaurs? What the hell? Like, there is no way I will race with this. The car may look funny, but it's going. And it's going fast. Better handling, and it can stand the bonking. Maybe this isn't that bad as I thought. Well, these faster cars have something that is not fun. Did you see it? Me neither. Imagine driving like a god and this happened. Thankfully I was trained to be slapped like that. And every time I get knocked to my knees, I stand like a hero. I got another 3 achievements that you can't really miss, which is empty all nitro, earn specific amount of cash and drive 500 miles. I painted the car red, so everyone is scared of my driving skills. That really did not scare them, and I was crying on the dirty road. This car was hell of a fun. I'm just flying, dying, crashing and just having the best fun ever. At the special track I got achievement for 100-meter jump and went for the demolition arenas. And if you're asking, no, there was not any new track. In the demolition arenas I was crying so hard. I got wrecked like I was nothing. That actually makes sense, so I skip it for now and destroyed the fast courses. These were going very gently to my side. With a little bit of tuning, this car was zooming. There was one track that I was so slow at, and it was again this train station one. What a dumb level, and you know why? Look at these bugs. This track just yeet your car and you can do nothing. What a fun, I'll tell you. I'm gonna come back to this later, because I'm getting kinda frustrated. I would buy a new car, but if I would, I couldn't continue to the All-Stars, which I exactly did. This is All-Stars. If I will be picking a wheelchair and not a car, I'm shut in this game.
I was acting.
With the car Bane, I totally demolished everybody. It's not what I was expecting, but still cool looking car, with really good handling and very fast acceleration. The Nitro sounded like a razor on a wheel, but overall, this car is insane. I can't tell this about my opponent's cars, like, bro, what is this? Oh, and I also have Nitro that spills money. That just made me smile. That car is that deadly that is going through walls. I love it. I got achievement for winning in every class, and on podium, which is for being in top 3 10 times in a row. And that just says how good this car is. Almost I don't get it. Why you get a car like this on a starter pick? Why would I drive something different? I got an achievement for using all spells in one race and hit 3 cars with 1 activated weapon simultaneously and burned Nitro for 5 seconds straight. With Bane, easy task. There was some weak moments of the car, but you know, it's not a Batmobile. In the All-Stars we actually got new tracks. The first one is this one in sewers, very cool one, made of these walls which I never bumped in and tight gaps where you can barely fit. The second track in the mines or something was cool too. Like again, these guys who were doing these tracks, they just nailed it. What was slightly off was this jump. Every time I got ejected, and that gave me another achievement for ejecting 100 times. Now it's a time for killing. I destroyed 50 opponents, which was really easy, and finished all time attacks. Well, almost all. Yes, there is also one that was not possible to do. The worst thing is I got limited resources, so I can't just spend however I can. I had 250,000 cash and I really wanted to buy this boy. But I bought an alpha so I can get all demolitions in the second class. This was actually easy and I wanted to be done with the whole class, so I was looking for some speedy car. I was choosing between this big boy and this. And this retro freaking Hornet has better speed, so I had to buy it. This track was paid. The car was fast, but like a thin air. This is joke. This map has several places where you can crash and it's not even your fault. I eventually got it, but please just no more. In the derby class I needed to get this snowy map done, so I bought the derby retro car and didn't make it by 3 seconds. This track is not hard, you just need fast car that is going because of these long roads. The retro car just couldn't do it, so I bought another safari car. You know, safari, it was zooming, so I was like, maybe it's gonna go. It's looking like from a Barbie movie, but it was faster and got me the golden medal. Alright, just the last step and career mode is done. I had really not that much cars unlocked, so the fastest one was this. Why the fastest cars are looking like from a comedy TV show? I spent 57,000 cash for this cookie, gosh I hate this name, and went for the lap. This is pointless, not even cookie can be the record. I fully upgraded the Bane, but nothing. I need to unlock other cars and beat it with something more useful. Throughout this time I get achievement for buying 2 cars in every class. All the juicy cars are locked behind the Flatout mod of 42 different tasks like stunts, races or carnage mode, which is a mod where you need to earn points for crashing, driving through checkpoints and many more. For every task you get specific car and it was fun. I got achievements for recovering 10 flags. Well, it's just demolitions, but with flag. If you got the flag, you are pretty much dead, and there is achievement for holding it for 66 seconds. Wow. The stunts in this game are totally copied from the Flatout 2. Few of them I almost one-shot at first try. I got achievement for having perfect score in a stunt with these wooden sticks. You need to in 3 tries get down exactly 25. The first try was always looking like this, but then it comes RNG. If you get the wooden sticks spread like that, it's not possible to get it. I of course got it in many tries, but it was annoying. All bronze and golden stunts are done and I completed the Flatout mode, all in gold. Now just few very annoying achievements before the big grind. Keeping the flag for 66 seconds is really easy with this car and on this map. Haha, losers. I won 15 arenas, but what was kinda harder is achievement Surviminator. In the mode deathmatch, you have to be survivor, which is that you're the longest living dude at the arena, and eliminator, which you get somehow when you wreck enemies. It will be okay, but if you got one of these titles, the enemies are like zombie. They just going for you like me on a ham. I bought the ice truck, so I live long and I was just doing circles. Look at my tactic. Nobody could get me and sometimes they gave me free kills. I needed to have it in 5 matches, and if you got both titles, there is this icon. Filthy Rich for getting 100,000 points in Carnage mode, which was so devastating, but I got it and got all skins for Derby car. You get the last skin if you fully upgrade your car. I did it with All-Star car because I was preparing for the most tedious achievement in the whole series. And that is buying all cars. As you can see, I got no cash. I used it on other achievements, so I need to earn it back. Well, there is a way to get it in the last cup. For winning, you got 40,000 cash. That's great if I didn't need more than 1 million cash to buy all cars. For that, this will take hours. There is a kind of faster way, and that is playing over and over the last time attack. It's 1 minute lap and you get about 5,000 cash for winning. It's definitely faster, but to get to 1 million, I need to play it slightly under 200 times. 200 laps, but what is more annoying, after every lap I had to go back to the menu, take the money and went back to the track. That is brutal. I played it with Cookie because it was going fast, it handles very well and it was the best car on this thing. But I crashed sometimes, which gave me not 5,000 but 3,700. That means longer grind. I was going tight, look at my turns, I just wanted to be done with this. After 6 hours of just replaying the level over and over, I get to the 1 million cash. It's done! I quickly bought all cars and finished this achievement grind. Well, I had to be first at the one time attack, but it was easy with this car. And career mode is done. Now 7 multiplayer achievements, which are easy if you find a friend, and that's it. This is Platinum for Flatout 4, which almost break me, and I hope you liked it. All Flatout games are done, not all actually. The Ultimate Carnage is gonna drop soon, and tell me to the comments what franchise should be 100% done. Thank you for your support, cause it's incredible, and see ya in the next one. Bye!